Welcome to ScaleUp Radio Shorts, brought to you by Smart 90, the proven 90-day execution system for scaling businesses. I'm Kevin Brent.
And I'm Granger Forson. We are the founders of Smart 90, and today we're diving into the essential lessons from two recent interviews we conducted for ScaleUp Radio.
We spoke with Wellum-Kent, founder of the Fractionals Group, and Phil Harding, founder and MD of BBB Drinks. Both are scaling businesses in very different sectors, but we found some fascinating parallels and contrasts in their approach to growth.
The aim today is to unpack the core scale-up strategies they employed, from specialized business models and team growth to achieving efficiency and future vision, to give you some powerful takeaways and hopefully tempt you to listen to the full, insightful interviews.
Let's start with the foundational business models. Kat, coming from a background in accountancy, chose a very specific niche, the fractional C-suite models.
Absolutely. Kat set up the Fractionals Group, starting with fractional finance and then expanding into fractional HR. What struck me as her core differentiator was how they provide a full finance function. It's not just a strategic CFO, nor is it just day-to-day operations. They package the entire team up for fast-growing scale-ups, primarily in tech and services.
That packaging is key. Kat noted that bringing in a strategic CFO without the operational data often means the CFO gets bogged down in the day-to-day work, which isn't a good use of the client's money. By structuring the team across different levels, they provide better efficiency and return on investment for the client.
And Phil Harding at BBB Drinks had a similar approach to specializing his service, but focused on the financial structure of the relationship. Phil's business imports and distributes premium spirits into the highly competitive UK market. His niche is bringing new brands to market.
What makes BB Drinks stand out is their payment model for those new brands. Instead of relying purely on a volume margin, which offers little financial stability when volumes are low, Phil charges set fees per month, a retainer, plus a marketing budget that's paid up front.
That retainer model means that BBB Drinks is paid for the job of brand building and development during those crucial first few years, regardless of volume fluctuations. It contrasts sharply with the traditional distributor model, where incentive is lost if volumes aren't doing well, leading to brands being neglected.
So while Kat structured her service delivery to be more comprehensive, Phil structured his client relationship to be more financially controlled and stable, especially for onboarding new brands with zero volume. Both are scaling by solving a fundamental issue within their respective industries.
Looking at the people side, we see a fascinating contrast in scale-up mentality. Kat has rapidly built a team of about 12 employees in 3 years. Her goal is to scale the team significantly, which she sees as her biggest challenge for the future.
Kat's focus is clearly on internal team growth. She talked about learning the hard way, having a false start with her first full-time hire. Her takeaway was the importance of being brutally honest during recruitment about the messiness and scrappiness of a growing business to ensure the right cultural fit.
That authenticity is key to her approach, both in recruitment and culture. Kat insists on showing up authentically, sharing successes, but also her wobbly days, to encourage the team to do the same, which is vital in a remote environment. She also uses structured methods like Clifton Strengths Finder for recruitment, and even employs instinct and spiritual guidance, asking what the universe says about candidates as a final check.
Phil's approach to staffing, on the other hand, is to run a very slim model. He realized post-COVID that having a large portfolio sales team was inefficient. New brands would often get lost because salespeople favored the more established products.
Exactly. Phil flipped that traditional model on its head. His structure relies heavily on outsourcing much of the core functionality, like logistics and admin, and using dedicated brand ambassadors who focus solely on one product. This ensures that every brand gets the airtime it needs in the marketplace.
It highlights two valid scale-up paths. Kat is mastering the challenge of building a high-performing, multifunctional internal team, while Phil is mastering efficiency through a highly focused, leveraged and outsourced talent model. Phil also relies heavily on technology and data to direct his lean sales force, which is necessary when you don't have large headcount.
Speaking of efficiency, both founders are incredibly disciplined about controlling their time and cash flow. Kat is focused on personal productivity, using systems and automations, even noting that ChatGPT is her new best friend.
I recall her detailing her strict productivity hacks, which align perfectly with what we teach at Smart 90. She uses time blocking to dedicate specific days to business development Mondays and Fridays versus client delivery Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. She also made the crucial step of delegating her own CFO role within her business.
And critically, she admitted to letting go of perfectionism for internal tasks. The 80% rule is good enough, reserving 100% effort for client work.
Phil's control is centered around managing financial risk in a notoriously tough industry. His consignment stock model is a masterpiece of cash flow management. By not paying for stock up front and only paying brands once he gets paid, he prevents a huge drain on BBB Drinks cash flow, especially considering how long it takes for international stock to arrive and be processed.
That cash flow control is paramount in the drinks industry, particularly when dealing with retailers who might pay in 90 days. Phil also emphasizes incremental change and continuous improvement. He invested in building a bespoke Amazon dashboard, allowing his brand partners to see live data, which is a key differentiator when selling his service.
Both guests show that scaling isn't just about winning business, but about establishing core systems and processes, whether they are internal productivity hacks or external financial agreements that protect the business and improve service delivery.
Their long-term visions are equally ambitious. Kat aims to launch several more fractional businesses under the Fractionals Group, targeting 7.5 million in turnover within 5 years. Her main worry is maintaining cultural alignment and communication as the team scales.
Phil also has an international vision. He wants BBB Drinks to be a global machine for helping brands, scaling up to manage 4 to 5 times the current number of brands, and creating an international ecosystem spanning France, Italy, Spain, and Germany. Interestingly, his biggest concern is similar to his current challenge, client cash flow, as he often loses brands due to them running out of funding.
It's worth noting the market trends Phil highlighted, the post-COVID challenges to the hospitality trade and the rise of at-home drinking and lower ABV or non-alcoholic functional drinks, and the zebra striping trend.
When we asked them for advice, both shared similar sentiments about taking action. Kat's advice to her younger self was simple: trust your instincts.
And Phil said, just go and do it. Don't wait for the website or business cards to be perfect. Start selling and learn from your mistakes. He also emphasized transparency in cost and process, which, again, provides control in a murky market.
Both interviews highlighted that scaling requires a balance of passion, which both Kat and Phil clearly have coupled with rigorous process. Whether it's Phil using AI for efficiency or Kat relying on EOS principles found in books like Traction.
It's a great demonstration that scaling requires you to evolve from being purely driven by gut instinct to putting rigorous systems, leadership structures, and financial controls in place.
What an insightful deep dive into Kat Wellum-Kent's journey building the Fractionals Group and Phil Harding's innovative approach to scaling BBB Drinks.
If you enjoyed these snippets, we strongly encourage you to listen to the full conversations. There is so much more detail on team building, financial management tools, and navigating competitive markets.
You can find those interviews and dozens of others by searching for ScaleUp Radio wherever you like to listen to your podcasts. Make sure you hit follow so you don't miss future episodes.
And to find out more about how you can implement structured execution systems like the ones Kat and Phil discussed, visit us at smart90.co.uk.
If you'd like to stay focused and actually deliver on your plans each week, then why don't you try our new AI accountability tool, Smart 90 Lite. It's free while we're testing it. All you got to do is email me, kevin@biz-smart.co.uk, and I'll send you a link. Until next time.